Hello, how's it going, guys?
Good, how are you?
Excellent.
Excellent. I want to ask you about coming back to work this week. You guys put so much emphasis on last week's game.
Yeah.
Playoff atmosphere, playoff type game. You don't win it. How difficult is it to come back and go back to work this week?
It's like there's another perspective of it. We get an opportunity to play football again this week, so that's a glorious position to be in. Pressure's on for sure. We want the pressure, no diamonds, but it's a great opportunity. We still got to play football this week, so we got to go into our nation's capital and have a great opportunity to compete against a good football program.
And you're in a position now where you can't wait anymore, right? You got to start to reel a few off.
Yeah, let's fire all the cylinders. Let's go.
You had to be happy with the way the run game began, at least on Saturday.
It was a good improvement, but we got more to pound out over there for sure.
What was the difference later on? Did they make adjustments and you guys couldn't counterpunch, or what do you think?
The second half, the difference from first half to second half. It's there's a lot of things that go into it. They made some good adjustments. We also made good adjustments. I think the most outstanding part is composing ourselves through the full 60. Saskatchewan, they tightened up when it was important, and we loosened up when it counted the most. So we had the lead going into you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but into the last 6 minutes of that game, we had the lead. So it's just a matter of staying out of keeping that laundry in the ref's pockets and just finishing what we know we can do as well.
There was several lead changes, like you say, you were able to come back, get the lead again, lose it, come back, get the lead again, lose it, got the lead in the fourth, lost it, never came back. So tell me about that process of doing it for 60 minutes. It's getting closer,
yeah,
but clearly more work to do.
Yeah, let's finish. We're at 55 minutes out of that 60. Let's push a little bit extra, and it comes through practice. It comes through hitting the weight room in the extra time, and it comes from recovering and doing all those little things. And this is such a difficult sport, and more than any other sport, I would argue that football, you rely on absolutely every link of that chain. Mm-hmm. And that chain has to have good integrity, it has to have two good bases, and it's about continuing to harden and to refine every single link in that chain. And I think I like how we look. We got good 10-style strength, and we'll continue progressing, and we'll hold on. That chain's not going to snap at 55 minutes, so we'll hold for that full 60 and overtime if need be.
When it comes to the process of also keeping the cloth in the referee's pants there,
yeah,
if lack of a better phrase,
yeah.
How do you, as someone who's a veteran and a part of the leadership core in this team, how do you do that amongst players? Because it can't just be from coaches.
It starts off with reiterating, like, a lot of it is sharing knowledge too. So it's, when you have rookies on the team, the rookies have to lean on vets to have a clear understanding of and the thing is, it's up to the vets to understand the assets you bring. You bring a wealth of experience and knowledge to the game, so it's important to, we've been in this league. The officiating, they meet us in training camp, and we have discussions. And if there is any questions on what is or isn't a penalty, it's not difficult to get that answered. So it's just about us doing those little things right, and getting clarity. Further, if it means spending more time with the coaches, or if it means resting up and bringing in your great technique every day or every play to the field, then that's what it's going to take. And that's when flags happen, is when you're exhausted and you revert back to a bad habit every now and then. That's when the flags come out.
You speak to the atmosphere in this stadium.
Yeah.
Sergio talked about when Taylor scored the second touchdown before the half, that he ran out for his convert, and he said that's the first time he felt the electricity in this stadium. How did it feel like to you? It was pretty fun.
Oh, we were all elated to see Taylor make a beautiful run like that too. I think he was from 25 out, and he got right into that corner, and when I spoke about it earlier, but that integrity of the chain, it's like when you put good runs together, especially from the quarterback position, that means your receivers are running good routes, and then when they see you break pocket, that they're basically chasing from the other side of the field to block a guy. And it was so good to see that the blocking came from the 11 guys in the ball carrier. And the atmosphere, when he ran in through that end zone, to feel that stadium come to life. Like I've won a Grey Cup in this stadium, and it's a special place. To feel I know Edmonton wants us to be that team, and we're so damn close to being that team. And it's a fun place to play. It's a great stadium to be in, and there are amazing fans here.
At the same time, maybe isn't the best thing to have your QB leading the team I mean, I know there's been some change at running back, but you'd probably like to give him a little more competition for that team lead.
So I'll speak to it again. I mean, when Taylor is throwing the ball with that much accuracy and with great efficiency, you're dropping back a bunch of guys. And like his runs came on like second down and long distance situations, and he's running 12 yards. If you guys want to back off of him, Taylor's going to take what you guys give him. So I wouldn't necessarily like. I'm really pleased to see Taylor. If Taylor's going to lead the team, that's fine. We're moving the sticks. We're getting first downs, and it's leading to touchdowns. So I'm not complaining. What I'd like to see is let's get 300 yards rushing.
Yeah, right.
$100 for Taylor, $100 for me, and $100 for Malik.
He's almost deceptively. I mean, he's 6'5" and 230 pounds. He's almost deceptively smooth on his feet.
I don't discredit Taylor. Taylor, if you look at his combine statistics, he is phenomenal. Like, he's incredibly athletic. He's a lot faster than people give him credit for, and he could. If you ever see him jump, he could jump through the roof, man. Taylor's a great athlete, and you hear and I know I saw some of the Saskatchewan interviews from last week. A lot of them were saying he's an underestimated passer, but let's call it for what it is. Taylor's just incredibly underrated. He's athletic. He throws the ball well, and I warm up with him pregame, and he's throwing 75-yard bombs right on my numbers. I don't even have to move, right? Taylor is a great athlete. He's a professional athlete. He's in this league for a reason, and it's really fun to play with him.
Scott, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.